thank you so much for such an amazing response to all the videos that are showing. And we have recently hit 10,000 subscribers. And I really thank you a lot for supporting throughout the journey and staying with me, watching the videos and coming up with your queries. So it gives me a lot of motivation that you people like, subscribe, share this channel with others. So it's going to be really amazing. So in today's video, we're going to discuss about product-based companies and service-based companies. What is the basic difference between product-based company and a service-based company? What should be the different preparation strategy for a product-based company and a service-based company? We'll talk about some of the work cultures, while like compensation they offer. So each and everything about a product-based company and a service-based company is going to be discussed in today's video. So stay tuned with me for the complete video. So let us first discuss about what is the basic meaning of a product-based company and a service-based company. When you talk about product-based companies, the companies like Amazon, like Microsoft, like Samsung, so they come in the category of product-based companies. And when you talk about service-based companies, so you can talk about TCS, Wipro, Capgemini. So these are service-based companies. So what this product-based company is, so product-based company is basically a company that develops its own products. Like it starts from the very beginning. It works according to its own and develops its own products. Like they don't have any third party businesses. Basically it's, I would say it's B2C, like it business to customer directly. They make their own products with the help of their own engineers that they hire, and they deliver the products directly to the customers. Maybe it can be B2B in some cases, but mostly it's B2C. Whereas we talk about service-based companies, so they have their own clients for which they work. For example, let's talk about some of the banks, like when we talk about Kotak Bank or SBI Bank. So they are very good at finances, they are also very good at banking, but they're not very good at technology. So whenever there is the requirement of technology or some software or something related to technology, so the banks are like, they hand over this charge to certain service-based companies like Wipro or TCS or maybe anything, for example. So for these service-based companies, like these banks act as clients, and the software engineers working in these service-based companies, they are working indirectly for those banks. So that's why this is named as a service-based company. You can take the example of banks or any other firm, like any other big firm. Healthcare firms are working, like for them certain technology companies are working for those healthcare firms because they are very good at healthcare. So for their technology part is being handed over by certain service-based company. So this was basically the categorization of what a product-based company is and how it differs from a service-based company. So now let's come on to what is the basic difference between the salary structure as well as the work-life balance at a service-based company and a product-based company. So when I talk about a service-based company, there are a bit of limited opportunities. The first and most important thing is the compensation package differs a lot. When we talk about a product-based company, the compensation package is like basically more than 11 lakhs per annum. So like 11 lakhs, I'm talking about the minimum CTC that a product-based company offers, mostly in most cases. And it can range up to 20 lakhs, 30 lakhs, 40 lakhs, 50 lakhs. So the CTC goes up to this also. Whereas when you talk about service-based company, the CTC basically ranges from 3 lakhs, 4 lakhs, 5 lakhs, 6 lakhs, 7 lakhs. So this is at max the CTC that is offered by service-based companies. When you talk about the work-life balance or work culture at a product-based company and service-based companies, basically in service-based company, you will be assigned certain things. Like you have to complete this and this by so and so time. Whereas in product-based company, you have your own ownership of your work. Like you're working on a project, a complete project for 1 or 2 years, and then you are delivering a certain project. You are allowed to do anything. Like innovation matters in a product-based companies. Like you are free to go through any of the things. Like you are free to add upon your things. You are free to give your own viewpoint. So everything is considered. Whereas in a service-based companies, you will be working upon some less known technologies or maybe some outdated technologies, but not in all cases. In some cases, basically it depends upon your team that you get in a service-based company. Next, when we talk about the training program, so a service-based company has a very well-defined training program for you. For example, when you talk about TCS or Infosys or Wipro, so whenever you join these companies, so they have a complete 6 months training program or a 3 months training program in which they will teach you one particular technology for onto which they will expect you to work on that technology in your next part of your job. Whereas in a product-based company, like you will be assigned a mentor, and you will be learning it side by side. Like you'll be learning the things, like for example, you need to work on certain technology, so you will side by side learn accordingly, and no separate training program will be there. Yeah, some companies do have their training programs, but basically that thing doesn't matter. So basically, I hope you understood what is the basic difference between a product-based company and a service-based company in terms of its work culture, in terms of its compensation. So let's come on to why they pay so less, and why product-based companies pay higher in terms of compensation. So the first and the foremost reason is, in a service-based company, you believe that a single service-based company hires approximately 10,000 to 12,000 engineers in one annual year. Whereas a product-based companies, they'll hardly hire 100, 200, 250 at max, these many engineers. So you can see the difference, that the number of hiring numbers from a service-based company and a product-based company. So that thing also plays a role. So like if a company is hiring a lot of people and they are being trained also, and they are then put to value, so that is the main reason that you are being paid less. Next, when we talk about what should be your preparation strategy for a product-based company and a service-based company, like you just imagine that the company who has to hire 10,000 individuals from the country, and a company has to hire 250 individuals from the whole country. So which is the more tedious and more intelligent task? So when you talk about 10,000 people, so a service-based company will basically look for that the person is having good communication skill, he's having good aptitude skills, he's like, his common sense is good, like maybe he can have some basic coding skills or not. So that doesn't matter a lot in service-based companies. You should be good with your basics of coding, and that's fine. Whereas for a product-based company, you should be well versed, and they like, if they're hiring 250, so they want the best 250 people to be a part of their journey, like to be a part of their company. So that's why they are paying them as per the current standards. So basically, this is the reason when we talk about what should be the learning strategies for product-based company or services. So for a product-based company, you should be very well versed with your data structures algorithms, your CS fundamentals like OS, your DBMS, and computer networks. Apart from that, system design like low-level design, high-level design. So you should have a good grasp over all these technologies, and you should be able to present it, like you should have solved a lot of questions, algorithmic problems. So this is basically what a product-based company expects from you when you sit in an interview. Whereas for a service-based companies, the level of interviews are a bit low. You will basically be tested upon maybe some of the puzzles, maybe some aptitudes, or very basic level coding. Like you should be able to write some executable code, but not very high level code, or like it should be basic. It can be basic. Mostly, in most cases, it will be basic. So this was all about the difference between a product-based company and a service-based company. I hope it cleared a lot of your doubts, and what you need to prepare for, you can decide upon your own. In the coming videos, we'll be coming up with some of the good service-based companies also, some of the good product-based companies also, so like how can you aim at those companies. So till that time, take care, good luck, all the best, bye-bye, and do like, share and subscribe this video for more amazing upcoming content. Thank you.